yourself into your new. I said.
Good morning. Welcome to the weekly meeting for the Rotary Club of Harleysville. Let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now the four-way test of all the things we say and do. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? And a reflection this morning will be from Lon Klein.
Good morning, let's pray. Father, thank you for this new day, the opportunity to gather as fellow Rotarians. Help us to be good servants to the community and around the world. Bless our conversation this morning and the food provided to us at the end of the prayer.
Amen. Thank you, Lon. Okay. We don't have a speaker today, so if anyone's interested in doing a classification talk, there's an opportunity for that before we start going into the calendar. I do want to mention that
Where am I? How did they get here?
Larry brought in a supply of rotary pins that he found that are magnetic. So if you're familiar with the traditional rotary pin that you pin onto your lapel or your shirt, this one has a magnet on it, so you don't actually have to pin it. If you're interested in one, there's a number of them up here. Just stop up after the meeting. Also, Dan's here this week. The next 2 weeks, Dan will be away, so we will not have a virtual component for our meeting. So that'll be the 8th and the 15th. Getting into our calendar, a couple things before the regular calendar. We have a couple of committee meetings coming up for a couple of events that we have. So the bowling committee is going to be having a meeting on February 7th at 6:30. I think we're meeting at the hotel. So you can have dinner and whatever else you'd like to have at the hotel. But we'll be meeting there that evening. If you're interested in participating in that committee, anyone is welcome to join. On February 15th, following our normal club meeting, we'll be having a membership committee meeting. So that'll be right here after our regular meeting. We'll just stay afterwards. If anyone's interested in participating in the membership committee, you're more than welcome to stay after the meeting on the 15th for that. Coming up, tomorrow's Groundhog Day. Tomorrow is also Harleysville Hank Day. So if you're interested and if you want to get up early, I believe you can arrive as early as maybe 6:45. There will be coffee and scrapple available. So, and I think Harleysville Hank is going to be making his appearance sometime around 7 o'clock. This is at the Mennonite Heritage Center. I think they do it in the barn. Yeah. Apparently, it's an event that is gaining popularity each year. Any questions? Yes.
I've been to that many times, and that's nuts. They sing songs over there, like they take traditional songs you've heard of, and they sing them with new lyrics for Groundhog's Day. Harleysville Hank, animated.
It's not a real groundhog.
Not a groundhog, no. They open the second floor of the bar, and you stand there and you watch everything.
Yeah, but there are some finely dressed gentlemen in top hats who are masters of ceremony. So yeah, it's a great event. So that's tomorrow morning at 6:45 a.m. Coming up this weekend, I guess it's on Saturday, the Montco New Britain Rotary Club is having I think it's their second annual mini golf tournament. This is an indoor mini golf tournament. It's at the Montgomery Township Recreation Center, which is right on Horsham Road. If you're interested in participating, you know, you can put a team together. I don't know, you may be able to register that day. There are more details for that on the district website. Carol, I think you guys are the beneficiaries of that event. Do you have any other details that you want to share about that?
It's not Saturday, it's Sunday.
Sunday.
That's what I thought. I'm like, I think it's Sunday. Sunday, February 5th. At a 1 o'clock shotgun start and 2:30 shotgun start. It's $50 per team of 4, and it's in the Garden Township Rec Center at 10:30 horse and burn. We're going to go PA. We'll have snacks and water and prizes. 18 complete meals. And yes, we are the beneficiary of it. Doesn't say whether you can register the day of or not.
Okay. So if you're, since there's no football this weekend, if you're interested in having a fun indoor event with some friends of yours, there's an opportunity for you. On February 11th, the Percy Rotary Club is having Love Under the Lights at the Indian Valley Country Club. They are interested in finding out if we would be interested in putting together a gift basket that could be raffled at that event. So if anyone's interested in putting something together that we can provide for them to raffle off, you know, we can maybe have a mini committee for that. That is from 5 to 11 p.m. So it's dinner and drinks and dancing, and you get to dress up, you know, get your old prom gear out of the closet and put on your finest tuxedo. On February 21st, I'm still waiting to get more details on this. We're going to have our Area 6, which is our area for Rotary within the district, cocktails with the district governor. That will be in Pennsburg. So as soon as I have more details about that, I'll share that with you. On the 27th, there is a public image forum coming up. And that is a, again, you know, we're constantly trying to think of ways how to improve our visibility within the community. So they probably have some great tools for that to learn about at this forum. And that is a virtual event from 6 to 7:30 p.m. I mentioned the bowling committee earlier. I think we're targeting April 22nd for the family bowling night. So please keep that on your calendar. We're probably going to need volunteers from the club for that to just help facilitate the evening. And the 4-way test breakfast is on May 17th at the Indian Valley Country Club. So the 4-way test committee is doing a lot of planning for so please mark your calendars for that. So that week, we won't have our club meeting, but the breakfast is that week. And looking a little bit further ahead, August 11th is going to be our annual participation for the 4-H fair during parking. So you're starting to plan your vacations now. Try to avoid that weekend. Any questions about anything on the calendar?
Since Rich is not plugging, he needs to take a look at the teenage report and get a date for us.
It starts in July. Concert in the park.
Does anyone know who our contact, do we have a contact person there? Is that Souderton Connects that does that, or?
I don't know if it's Souderton Connects or Souderton from Main Street, which may be Souderton Connects now. I don't know, so.
Somebody's in the park.
There's a separate committee for that.
Oh, okay.
But I think if you reach out to Christina.
Christina DeVirgilis?
Yeah, she would probably go in direct you in the right direction.
Did Frank coordinate that last year?
I don't know. I don't know who coordinated it last year.
Okay, so I can reach out to Christina. I have her email at home somewhere. Anything else? Bud, do you have any updates on the signage for the, any information back on that? Signs on both ends now?
I haven't pursued it.
No, I think Bud was getting some quotes on that. Yeah,
Yeah, well, I had been handling that, I didn't know.
okay.
I have the signs, in fact, the ones that the,
No, I mean the ones at the both end of town that are on the little wall that we, they changed the letters out on.
oh, that part, no, but, I thought, see, the state, we got letters from the state that they wanted our Rotary signs taken off of not the ones that the north and south, I call it east and west.
Yeah.
Which is just a state, business.
Yep.
I got the one in my place that I took out, which is for tractor supply, and I'm trying to find a spot to put it. But the state said, if you put it on private ground, you have to have consent from that and all that kind of stuff.
Oh,
So the township, I went to the township, what's the guy's name there, Jones? Yeah, I think, anyway. We found a spot at the end of Maple Avenue at 113,
okay.
which is township ground. He said that was fine, but he just went about that, so I got it.
Okay. I wonder if we could put one at the end of the driveway at the barn attic.
That's where it was, that we had to be moved.
Oh, okay.
Look back.
Yeah.
It's a big bank there,
Oh, okay. So that the state owns part of the, I guess, part of up the bank or something?
Actually, the better place is where they're gonna put it, it
Okay.
goes to the outside of town before you get in. So
Yeah,
at the barn there, you're right in the town already.
okay.
So, I was thinking that, somewhere at the diving place there.
Okay.
See if I could go to them there. They might consent to something like this, what they do. Or I was thinking at, where the Y is there, where Maple Avenue starts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I wonder if Doug would let us put one out in front of Harleysville Rental.
So where?
In front of Harleysville Rental on Maple Avenue? Right, it's directly across the street from the Y.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, lots of ideas there. Okay. So that's good. That's, obviously a great way to people to realize that, hey, there's something going on with Rotary in town. So,
Well,
yeah.
actually, we'd have to deal with the owner of the party property. Oh, yeah, I don't think that would be a problem. I would think so. That would be a perfect one there.
Yeah. Okay.
Everybody's gonna go there.
We don't have Rotary trivia today. So one other thing I wanted to mention is I had reached out to the Sebastian Riding Academy about us doing a project there this spring. And I got a reply back from Chris Hainberry. She is the executive director there. She was very happy to hear from us, and she's certainly interested in continuing their partnership with us. So what we need to try to figure out is maybe a date. Might be a good idea to think of something maybe after Easter in April, to go over there and do some cleanup of the trails. We've done some painting projects in the past, and she suggested that we come up with an idea. They have like a sensory riding trail for the people who are doing the therapeutic riding there. And she thought that maybe something like a plinko board that riders could do while they're riding by on a horse. So I'm imagining that as something like a large piece of plywood with large holes cut in it that they could throw things through the holes. So, that if that's something we can think of, or like a kind of a game or a interactive experience like that, That sounds like something that would be pretty straightforward to build. We'd certainly have to be very careful about making sure it's something that's weatherproof and can withstand the elements. But, we need to put our thinking cap on that and come up with some ideas for that and set a date, I would think sometime in April after Easter. Does anybody have any questions or comments about that? Okay, so we're gonna plan for that? Sound good? Okay. I'm gonna guess maybe one of those 2 weekends. Yeah. Certainly want to do it after we're fairly confident that there's going to be no more snow. Although it'll probably be muddy. That's okay. Any other questions or comments about that? Okay. Is anyone interested in doing a classification talk this morning? If you're a new member and you want to talk about your background or what drew you into Rotary? No? Okay. There's no trivia, so we can go straight into brags and sacks.
Hey, John. John,
Yes?
it's Jackie.
And here comes breakfast. I tell you what, why don't we take, yes?
John, can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, that's great.
I remember it.
All right, so we're going to take a couple minute
John?
break just to give you guys a
Hey,
head
John.
start on your breakfast. We do have a volunteer for a classification talk, and then we'll do brags and sags and final comments. Mark is on. All right, Mark, I'm sorry, Mark, yes?
Jackie.
Jackie has something to say.
John, can you hear me?
Jackie has something to say. Jackie, go
Yes,
ahead.
Mark?
I'll briefly run the sign that we have to replace.
Okay.
Thank you, Mark.
Okay, we couldn't hear. Jackie, we couldn't hear that. What did he say?
I wanted to let everybody know that Jenna's Blessing Bags, we're having our designer bag bingo. It is on April 14th at St. Maria Goretti. I have some flyers I can bring next week. But if people could share that, and I'd love to see some Rotarians come and enjoy the fun.
I'm sorry, what was the date in April again?
14th.
14. Thank you, Jackie.
Yes.
Excellent.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, I can tell them about the
Dan, you still having to go up to West Point?
No.
You know what, maybe that was mine. I'm already eating this one. Did someone get ham and scrambled eggs?
Not yet.
Yeah, I do fast.
You never know.
Well.